I just want to start with so proud. I couldn't be prouder of our players, the effort, the passion, the grit, the toughness, how we pulled for each other, how we stuck together, our fans, our student section that packed the student section again. At the end of the day, this is what it's all about. When you face adversity in life and you have a setback like we did last week, you truly see what your team's about. You see what your fans are about. You see what your students are about. And to see everybody, the UAB family, come together today and our football team and coaches and to knock off a good Georgia Southern team in dominant fashion, I couldn't be prouder to be the head coach here at UAB.
Questions?
Coach, can you touch on Dwayne? A monster game. Ted was telling me some records tied, broken. What does he mean to this team?
Well, Dwayne McBride, you go back to last week, and Dwayne's effort every single day in practice, every game he gives this football team everything he's got. And to have the setback last week, it's just like I said after the game, I have 100% confidence in Dwayne McBride and Jermaine Brown. And he's the same guy this week. Unbelievable every single day. And he came out with a purpose to help his team. He's a team player. We are about the team. And I couldn't be more prouder of Dwayne McBride and his effort and what he feels and how he loves his teammates.
Brian, with his effort on the runs, what does that do for a team when you see him? It's not like he's just running 60 yards with nobody touching him. I mean, he's running over guys. He's almost going out of bounds and figuring out a way to stay in bounds. I mean, it's just the effort on those plays. What does that do for a team? Not just the yards and the touchdowns, but what else does that do for a team?
I think when your teammates, and we talk team all the time, when your teammates see you give that extra effort for them, for each other, and over again, it inspires his teammates. And we feed off each other, and we have each other's back, and we love each other, and all it does is just help us get to that next level and that next step. And Dwayne's effort over and over and over again is what we're all about.
For Noah, 18 tackles. Obviously, you were out there a whole lot. Making preparations for a team like this. How do you do that, knowing that they're going to be, putting up 80 plays a game, and knowing that you're going to have to be out there for that long?
There's a lot of trust in my coaches and knowing they're going to put me in the right spot. We have a lot of great mentors here. Not just they're not just coaches. They talk about they raise you as a man too. And just trusting in them and realizing that if you just give them your absolute best, and they'll put you in the right places at the right time, and you just got to go out there and do it.
Noah, what was it like going back out on the field there where it's 28-21 and on the drive that Tyler Taylor had the interception, but you go out there, they kind of got some momentum back. They were rolling a little bit there. What's the thought when you run out of the field at that point, and also what's the thought, what goes through your head when you see Tyler Taylor make a play like that?
That's where great defenses are built in those moments like that. And when Tyler Taylor made that, I was so ecstatic and so happy for him. That's my dog. And he's a heck of a linebacker, and he's been really good here for us, and it's an honor to play beside him. And, in moments like that, that's where you find out what type of team you are, especially as a defense. You just got to go out there. We thrive in those moments. That's what that's what we live for.
Speaking about defense, y'all were able to get 2 more interceptions in the fourth quarter after Jalen Key got that first one. Was that something y'all were able to kind of see and kind of gear yourselves towards into that fourth quarter, being able to see something kind of play out from that quarterback? Were those tendencies y'all were able to recognize?
Well, that just goes back to practicing how hard we work. We work every day on getting turnovers, and that's, we harp on that every single day. Whether we're making a tackle, whether we're making an extra effort, it's always about turnovers because we want to give the offense their best opportunity to get them on the field as much as possible so that we can win and have their backs. And, that's what we did tonight. And I couldn't be more happy for my defense, our defense, they're just great players, just make great plays in crucial moments.
This one's for Coach. Coach, obviously social media is a big thing. You see the upset that they did last week against Nebraska. I'm sure your players saw it. We talked about it earlier in the week. What kind of statement is this to beat a team like this, that just beat a team in Nebraska last week?
I think that you just need to go back to last week and put this whole thing together. We go up to Liberty and we play our tails off. We fight from the first play to the last play. and turnovers set us back. But we never blinked. We stuck together, and we let that adversity strengthen us. And then when we saw Georgia Southern beat Nebraska, regardless if they won or lost, but them beating Nebraska just got us more focused and more excited to welcome them to Protective Stadium.
Brian, on Tyler Taylor's interception, kind of what did you see on that play, and how did you react? Did you jump in the air on that play?
I obviously got very excited. I thought that as the game went, our front three, Michael Fairbanks, Fish McWilliams, Drew Tuazuma showed up, Kelly Sanders, Nakia Easton, Isaiah Forte, we started getting pressure on them because our philosophy here is in the fourth quarter, we're going to finish you. And what happened tonight, we got stronger and stronger, and we were able to get more pressure on the quarterback. He got hit more times tonight than he's been hit all season. And that's a testament to our defense. And when you get pressure on the quarterback, we made him throw some balls that he wasn't ready to throw yet. And our back end, our secondary, and our linebackers did a phenomenal job breaking on him.
Yeah, is that what happened? I mean, he's less than 50%. I mean, I know going in the game he was 60-something%. Is that kind of what happened? You just didn't let him get comfortable?
He never got comfortable. I think that this was the first time all season he saw drop 8. We brought an extra corner into the game. They hadn't seen it all year. We've got a great secondary. We've got a great defense. Our linebackers and being able to get pressure with 3 down is a big deal. And I just don't think they'd seen a secondary and a defense like ours.
Special teams, Kyle Greenwell did his job. He had a couple good punt returns, but obviously Matt missed a couple easy ones. Just, what's his confidence after that? And is this something that, he just shakes off considering, he's regularly, made 50-yarders, during his time here at UAB?
Well, it kind of goes back to last week when you have adversity and things don't go your way, just like our running backs last week with the ball security, I'll say. And then Matt tonight, Matt Quinn is a winner. Mm-hmm. He's a winner. We have all the faith in Matt Quinn. Just because he had a setback does not mean we don't believe in him, we don't have faith in him, and we don't have his back, because we do. Mm-hmm. And we have all the faith in the world in Matt Quinn to lead us into conference play.
Dwayne, overall, a great game, a career game. How are you feeling out there? Just overall talk about how it was today.
It felt good, We came out ready. I felt it in warm-ups. Our team was ready, so I'm going to give a shout-out to the offensive line. Also, they were moving boys off the ball today. We just came out ready. I just know when I see the hole, you got to hit it and just play hard behind my team. We all got each other back, no matter the adversity.
Tyler, just take us through that the interception and just kind of what you see on that play, and how big do you think that play was in the context of this game?
I know I got to start out with Jalen Key. He told me the quarterback looked a certain way first. He gonna go back that way, so he looked that way, brought me back, and I ran back to the scene and just made a play. Now it was just pretty good feeling. I had the team on my back, and I'm just glad I could be in the right spot to help my team win.
For Tyler, first, you talk about Jalen talking to you. Is that something y'all do a lot there on the field when y'all see something, or
Yep.
maybe a tendency of someone else?
Exactly, we do that all week. Talk to each other.
And for Dwayne, obviously last week was not your best effort. Had 2 fumbles, but had enough yards. But this week you come back. Just what was your mindset going into this game and throughout the week? Protecting the ball and still coming out and being confident in your abilities.
Like I said last, you got to face adversity. So, when you fumble, you can't put your head down. It's what you going to do next. So I just had to shake back next game, come to practice, work hard with my team, and get back to work, show it on the field.
Tyler, just one more question about the interception, or in that time. When you guys go back on the field right there, you're only up 7. They're kind of rolling at that point. Sort of what's the mindset going on the field at that point, and kind of what was said?
We just talking to each other and just making them throw the ball in front of us and tackle, make them drive down the field. Eventually, something gonna happen. So we just kept the ball in front of us.
Dwayne, you had a lot of physical runs today. I mean, I know we've talked to you about that in the past, where
Yes,
you like that. Was this your kind of day? I think running the football.
Oh, yes, yes, sir. I love contact. Anytime we get a chance to run the ball or to play football, I'm ready.
Last one.
And for Tyler, just with this offense, as high ranked as they were, they passed a whole lot. They kept with their trends, 50 passes a game. Just what were y'all seeing out there, and how do you prepare for a team that passes it 50 times a game?
I mean, the coaches really, they took, most of that in practice. We running stuff just like, we just running a whole bunch of stuff that getting us ready for 50 plays a game, 50 passes. The coaches did a good job putting us in good spots. All we had, 3 turnovers?